achievers of the Grand Necropolis main goal to have the achievement called One with Nature. Anything else that I'll get in the meantime, for instance what I'm planning is exports. I'm already working that because I already have 500 ale in my trading dock. Anything else that I'll get in the meantime along the journey is gladly more than welcome. Oops. So right now I am still building a hospital. I just need a bit of stone. Off camera I did plan out 2 more fishing docks here that would perfectly align, and a boarding house, a warehouse, and something for far into the future. 1 tunnel, 2 tunnel, 3 tunnel, for much later. I'm also going to be building a bridge over here. I do believe that is a tunnel, Doomy. This is a bridge. Indeed, I will eventually build a bridge over here as well. I'm going to connect that with that little path over there. But that is a future me problem. Also, I have selected pretty much all of this stuff to be removed. Of course, we have hello, Nozomi, welcome to the channel. I have a forester here just planting trees because I don't really have that much of a population. I'm gonna be very scarce and sparse with putting people to stuff. So once this hospital is done, I will have one of every well, civilian building, so to say, and just the herdsmen and the farmers, which I can't have, but oh well. So my goal is to slowly but surely expand. Now I've got 2 mines planned out here and 2 mines planned out here. It's a perfect fit next to each other. No need to mess around with paths going around it. This is a perfect fit. I could put a mine here, I could put a mine here, but that would ruin this forest. And that would ruin this entire section here, because I do believe that a mine would eventually fit in here. Like here, I could fit a mine. Could definitely fit a mine over here, but I don't want to. This hospital has to go up. And then expansion. And done. Physician gotten. Right, I have 500 ale in my trading dock. I'm starting to build up some steel tools, also for the exports achievement. I have 50 hide coats, just because I had a lot of hide coats. And the 1042 venison is slightly higher than 3125 in terms of trading value, but 3125 is the trading value, the expensive one for seeds. And seeds are the most expensive trading good there is in terms of purchasing. So yeah, okay, my thing was done, so I'm gonna be building a couple bridges now. That one that I just selected, and then these 2, and eventually this one down here. In the meantime, the forest is gonna start growing. I do hope that my laborers will start cutting down all of this, because I need wood. I have a bit of stone, I have a bit of iron, so that is good. In the meantime, main road down here. Clicky, clicky, and clicky. And then Now this area is connected too. So, I thought I said that I wanted this bridge to be built. Reserve for firewood is low. Yeah. I think that might be a cue for me to, at least after this bridge is done, to build this woodcutter. Because firewood has been a consistent annoyance. But more so population at the moment. I could really use a couple of nomads. Now Vasily will join me later down the line this evening. We'll be drinking a couple beers and hopefully have a decent, successful playthrough. And the bridge is done. So that means that. However, this means getting rid of all of this. I know the reserve firewood is low. You don't need to remind me every 5 seconds. And shut up, phone. Set up another bridge over there for those supplies and resources and things later down the line. Because now I have access to this area. I do think I need a bridge down here as well. I thought I said this. Thank you. Woodcutter's almost done. So that means that I can go one of my laborers there, start chopping down some logs. And there. I have plenty of tools, plenty of hide coats. And so just bridge for bridge. Bridge for oh, nice, we have another trader coming in. Let's see what oh, and nomads. Well, let's deal with the nomads first. 8, welcome. 2 fishermen, but open up this dock with only 2 and reduce the amount of this to 2. Split the resources, and I think I'll go for 3 foresters. 1 here. 1 here, and this bloke up here. Because food is doing fine. Trading. Cattle. I'm not allowed to get cattle, but I am going to order them every visit. Just in case that I do reach the 400 citizens. And I'm allowed to do it at the time, but for now, shut up, bike. Go away. You're not the trader that I wanted. So firewood is getting sorted out. This bridge is getting built. And I think after this bridge is built, I'm gonna start focusing on this area. Logs is low, firewood is low, obviously. It's gonna take a while for these trees to fully grow and become a proper forest. And once that happens, I'm going to be building the gatherer's hut and the hunting cabin and the herbalist later down the line, even further down the line. But like I said, first the bridges, then this area, and then the rest. That's the bridge. That is this bridge. And I'm not a fan of how this looks, to be honest. Unless... no. Another laborer, that is good. Anything? No. Gonna keep a couple laborers on as laborer. So I see that some people are working here, which is good. Another laborer. Hi dear. Aren't you a deer? Logs. Ah, bridge is done. So, first the hut, or the storage barn. I already have that, so don't need that anymore, but I am gonna add one down here. Nice little 3x3. And a little stockpile down there. Could I potentially set up a tunnel down here? I totally can. Huh. Well, that is interesting, but can I connect that? I totally can. Huh. Okay. Guess that'll eventually work. And someone died of old age. I have enough for one more gatherer and one more hunter. Two more. On two more. So 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here, and 3 here. Guys, we're going through the food a little fast. A little faster than I like. More students. That tree is still in the way, darn it. And that'll be a main road connecting to there, to a point where this isn't even necessary anymore. Firewood is low. Obvious. Firewood, of course we're gonna get it every part of every season. But I don't think I was stocking firewood. No. $55. House for house. Easy slowly does it. Something that won't go slowly tonight is beer. Because it's weekend. Oh yeah, the bridge. Nice, another laborer and another trader. Wool. I am gonna get wool. Ten. Don't need ale anymore. Okay. Bye. See ya. Now I'm going to be making wool clothes from now on. For a little while. Actually, warm coats. Because I'm gonna need warm coats. In order to trade them. Get the wool. Because we're gonna need it. Okay, you got the wool, that is good. Now, do I already have warm coats? Yes. Now I need 200 warm coats for one of the achievements. So I'm just going to be producing the wool coats and dump them inside of my trading post. Until I'm out of wool. And then I'm going to switch back to leather coats. And sadly it was just wool. Is the bridge done? The bridge is done. Another house, please. Logs is slow, obviously. But that is because people are not doing the things here that I want them to do. Also for now, this goes. Don't want that. No, you're going here. I see. Might as well clear that out entirely. All of it. Frederik. Hecthor. Ah, you just became a laborer. That's a nice big family. Is that another house? I've already had more nomads than in my previous playthrough. But then again, the first nomads were more than I've had in the previous playthrough. Food is dwindling a little bit. Just as I said, the reserve of food is low. In that regard, I am thinking to be
What's up?
Hey, Vasily. I have worm coats getting produced,
Nice.
but I'm out of wool already. I got a trader that had wool, and so I bought that wool, made some worm coats, put them immediately in the stock of the trading post, so that I can now say I want 200 wool coats. I'm out of food a little bit, so I'm going to get rid of all the venison, so that that goes back into the village. I got 8 more nomads, and I've set them to work on the foresters. So I've got 2 in each forester now. I've set 2 to work on each of the gatherers' huts and the hunters, and the other one was a child, so that didn't matter too much. And I did have a trader with cattle, but I'm not allowed to have cattle yet.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. In the meantime, I planned out a fishing dock here, and a boarding house here, a storage barn there. And
Look at this symmetry.
look at this, another
Trader.
trader coming in. I've set up a bridge over here, a tunnel going through this area, because going around it or going straight through it, what's going to be faster? Indeed. A bridge over here, and a tunnel through here and through here, with this now getting connected with this little road, because now I can. Sadly, this isn't possible, so it's going to be a little there. But of course, this is paused. And I finished these 2 bridges. This bridge that I just added. And I see that this bit of road... No, that bit of road can be removed. And then this bit of road can be added. Furthermore, I've given the order to clear out this entire area down here, and my foresters have planted all of the trees, so they're growing nicely. And that's about it. I started the construction on this area. Started with the storage barn, and now just finished my 3rd house. And I also had to build another woodcutter because I was constantly on low firewood. So I thought might as well just add one. I did also build this bridge to get access to this area. And I mentioned that bridge, so that's it. So let's see what this trader has. Venison is now back into... wait, what? Oh, you're going through the lands rather than the river, okay. That'll work.
Yeah, like, fuck that land. I'm gonna go through.
Plum seeds. Well, I'm gonna say screw that. I don't have enough for this. But we said venison 1042. So I hope you're gonna stay for a while.
Oh, you mean the trader?
Yeah. I'm going to increase the people working in the dock for a bit, so that I get my stuff in faster. Already 1,000.
Yeah.
There's 1,042.
I did a little experiment.
And that is?
With my failed playthrough.
Oh, he doesn't... Fuck, he doesn't want that stuff. He doesn't want venison. So, sorry for the wasted effort. But, yeah, you're dismissed. I can't see what else he wants. If I had stuff in stock. But yeah, this is dismiss.
Yeah, I did a little experiment with my failed settlement,
Yeah.
Kuras. So it wouldn't be a challenge, and it wouldn't be my stubbornness if I didn't want to give it another go at trying and saving it. And what do you know? It's not actually going as planned, as I wanted to go, but I did manage to get, while I was trying to save it, 33 laborers, 33 people became adults, and also I completed an achievement.
Nice. Which one?
Trader.
Oh, that is nice. That is nice.
Yeah, I was buying food to... and this isn't mostly about saving. It's more about looking away to manage through a crisis. Because I'm low on everything, on fuel, tools, logs, mostly everything. So I'm trying to find out a medium. If everything goes wrong, how should I go through this? If I concentrate only on food, or should I also concentrate on still managing my tool production, my miners, my fuel production, and seeing how it will generally go, in which direction? Because when I got 33 laborers, I saved, and I managed to get my food reserves up to 10,000 at one point.
That is nice.
But the lack of tools is clearly an issue, because some of my workers had tools and some of them didn't, and I put 2 people on every crop field, 9 by 9. So people that had tools worked a lot faster, so that was a plus in getting it up to 10,000. So I stopped all the miners. I did have a few blacksmiths working, but clearly if I wanted it to go up, it has to be that I do need tools.
Okay.
To make it achievable.
Yeah, tools are annoying.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to it, see if I can change it up a bit.
Okay. So now I'm actually putting in a little stupid perhaps, but the firewood. 782. And I'll only do that once. Or maybe I'll keep doing that, I don't know yet. Firewood is low, but that is normal, because we are having that put on stock there. Pretty much everything that is getting produced immediately gets put in there. I just increased the gatherer's hut people to the max. And my hunting cabins too, because food is getting a little low, and I do know that the hunters and the gatherers give a lot of food. Well, my 2 fishing docks are not yet fully full.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back and try to manage it a little bit better to see if I can still salvage it at some point. The problem was that I was producing a lot of food at one point, so I was thinking maybe I don't need as many workers as I do need.
I had that with one of the